Hello, I'm Jim Rye. Live in Clifford, Michigan. This is just a picture roughly describing or showing my grandparents and my parents' farmstead. As you come around, you'll see they have a small horse barn, a couple draft horses with a small repair shop into it. Inside of the horse barn, the gates all moved, those type of things. It's just an idea that we put together. The house is actually a complete measured mock-up of my parents' house on the farm. It's about a 150-year-old house. It's been had some work done to it. The main dairy barn, or the main bank barn, and the lean tool were both built by a friend of ours, Jason Kreiser, and he's done a very nice job on them.
Jason does nice work.
The rest of it is just, we spent a lot of time in landscaping. My 11-year-old daughter helped me tremendously with the landscaping. She helps plant the trees. I custom the trees, and she likes to help plant them. And so she's a big part of it. Some of the things we just like to detail everything as much as we can. It's been a process that's taken about, we've got roughly over the whole system here, we've got just over a year and a half into building the whole entire system.
All the bales in there and the mow and drive-through barn.
Yeah, we tried to segregate it off like a real barn with the hay on one side and the straw on the other. It's a dairy farm that's went from dairy to raising a few cow-calf operation. Just a small operation that's worked out pretty well for us. The chickens and the chicken coop, those type of things, it was just something to add, a little detail. We thought we'd add a lot to it. Started off as kind of a joke with the outhouse and kind of went from there. The garden, the whole scene depicts about a mid-June in Michigan slum area. The garden shows a little bit of crops or a little bit of vegetables starting to grow with the markers in the rows for the rest of them that haven't come up yet.
It looks like a 1066 over here on the back.
Yep, 1066. That was Dan Severson made that tractor a few years ago. It's been a nice addition.
Let's kind of see the implements in the shed here. Looks like they might have just had a rainstorm too by looking at the
the water's flowed a little bit. Just kind of help add some detail to it. And,
now, is this the farmer's planter tractor or just a neighbor going by?
This is just, it was the one coming in to help the neighbor out. It's there again, mid-June in Michigan. We're taking off first crop hay. We're still getting some tillage work done and putting some seed in the ground as well. So we got a lot of things happening that time of year.
Looks like a fertilizer plant.
Yes, the fertilizer plant is based off from a gentleman that lives up our way. He was a family farm that he thought he was going to inherit, and during the process of the estate, there were some legal issues come up, and he wasn't allowed to inherit the farm. So he took his portion of the inheritance, and he was already worked for a co-op, and he started his own process, his own fertilizer shop, and it has expanded over the 10, 15 years that he's had it now. It's one of the largest in our area that's privately owned, 100% privately owned. So it's kind of based off of his. A lot of the equipment, a lot of the application equipment is very similar to what he has or is not leasing.
Got some nice setup here. Got fertilizer going down.
Yeah, just try to show a little bit of action without overdoing it. It's worked out pretty well for us. I enjoy doing the scenery stuff. That's the biggest thing I enjoy. And doing some small customs and stuff.
Little cattle out here in the
a little bit of cattle. Again, coming off of the home farm down the road, it allows it just for some pasture area to come off and to help with the cow-calf system. The Jeep was just something that we kind of put together as a joke, and it's kind of stuck. It's been on a couple different displays that we've worked on and put on, and it just started off as a joke, and we've had a lot of fun with it. We try to make things humorous.
Nice pond out here. It looks like we got a big operator out here.
This is something that we kind of like to do, is show some old iron and as we're doing things, and we most of us in our area like to. It's one thing to see the new modern stuff, but it's also nice to see some older pieces that's still in use in our area.
What model of Steiger is that?
Actually, I'm not sure. That just acquired here today after the auction that showed up. One of the guys wanted to replace it. We had a nice Steiger out there, and they replaced it with this, something different this afternoon. up in our area is a very strong older Steiger area. We had 2 or 3 dealerships in the area that were very strong in service support, and this led over and has been a very strong in the older Steiger market in our area.
Got a rock picker going?
Yep, rock picker going out here trying to cleaning things up, getting ready for the plant crew coming in, because the plant crew was coming down from the other farm.
Love all the ditches and the details, and get the road signs.
Yeah, and we do little things to try and hide the scenes like everybody else. So we kind of try to come up with something different, unique, by using the stream bed. When we take this apart, actually part of the stream bed will actually remove so that we can put it back in when it comes time to move it to another show.
It just looks wet. It's really neat.
It's been a lot of fun to do.
Well, Jim, thank you for the tour, and we look forward to see what you build next.
Okay, thank you.